Salutations, fellow combatants, fellowship in anti-Museveniism, Bob the Mechanic once again. I apologize for the breach which happened earlier on. I'm back on live, brothers and sisters. Till I said to you, freedom comes to those who fight, but not to those who cry. For the more we cry, the more our people continue to die. So we ought to stand and rise and fight for our rights. Brothers and sisters, what had just happened there reminded me one of the ancient philosophers by the names of Menadamus when he was giving a lecture about anger or on anger. One of the listeners spat in his face, receiving the insult with humility. The philosopher was made to retort, I am not angry. I am not sure whether I should be angry or not. Similarly, what happened there, it was a misunderstanding. So brothers and sisters, I was still saying that Museveni having sabotaged the facilitation of National Unity Platform by the Constitution of Uganda, the executive or the administration of National Unity Platform initiated what they termed as a fundraising to facilitate all the activities that are aiming in our highly anticipated protest vote that is eyeing to oust Mr. Museveni completely. Remember, global citizens and most importantly fellow Africans, we took to the polls 5 years ago and we ostracized Mr. Museveni out of our political institutions. To this date, he has been, abducting young men and women. He is killing, doing everything out of the Constitution because he has guns and he feels like he has the right to kill whenever he wants or whoever he wants to terminate, he does so. We are not intimidated. We are not intimidated because we know that freedom comes to those who fight. Freedom comes to those who fight. So brothers and sisters on the African continent, the National Unity Platform and the people of Uganda are requesting for your facilitation, for your intervention financially, verbally, and all things that are intended to restore human dignity and the rule of law in the land we love so dearly. Being an African, the things that brings us together are more valuable than those small things which are negligible, those things which create divisionism within our countries respectively. So brothers and sisters, Bob the Mechanic, as always, we continue demanding the unconditional release of all political prisoners being held in Museveni's dungeons and the process of incarceration which are not gazetted by the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda. Brothers and sisters, we continue demanding the whereabouts of the 18 missing Ugandans who were taken by Mr. Museveni's security operatives and Mr. Museveni's Prime Minister in his illegitimate regime. Mama Nabanja Robina came out and said that she is fully aware of the whereabouts of those people we are claiming to be presented. And it should be reminded to you, global citizens, that the High Court or Supreme Court issued a document known as habeas corpus, which enforces the illegitimate executive to present the accused people, whether dead or alive. Thus, we are still demanding the whereabouts of the 18 missing Ugandans. These were taxpayers' money. These were business owners. These were entrepreneurs. These were fathers and mothers, brothers and sisters. We cannot afford to sit back and relax when Museveni continues, trampling upon the rule of law, continue to degrade humanity in our own face, brothers and sisters. That is unacceptable, and we ought to stand and say no, and enough is enough. Let us stand in unison and prepare ourselves to face Museveni on protestive vote. Brothers and sisters, that is the only part of unity we have as the people of the Republic of Uganda, that will bring our aspirations in unison. We are to converge on that very basis. Protestive vote, brothers and sisters, we do not have any, justification on which we can employ to wield the guns and battle Museveni out. But if Museveni dares to mess around with the protestive vote, brothers and sisters, have no doubt in your mind, the people on the continent of Africa, have no doubt in your mind, the people of Uganda have geared up. They have said that enough is enough. We are not intending to brutalize each other. We are not choosing any other option. Protestive vote, it is the only option we have on the table right now, and it is working progressively. Progressively, it is working, brothers and sisters. The dictator never been agitated as he is. He sees all the pillars he thought he had constructed on the concrete, only to find out that he is just treading on the sand, brothers and sisters. The moment National Unity Platform exerted the force, the exertion of Article 1 of the Constitution, and brought all the power back to the people. Thus, Kyagulanyi Ssentamu refrained from the intimidation and withdrew the petition of presidential election that propelled him into the presidency of Uganda. Even though Museveni stole that victory, we are still demanding it. So, brothers and sisters, the people on the continent of Africa, we continue asking for your donation. All the numbers, all the contacts are there on the pages of National Unity Platform, the official pages. Brothers and sisters, lay a helping hand to the people of the Republic of Uganda. National Unity Platform, in all political parties in Uganda which are registered, it is the only political party that fronts the aspirations of Mwananchi, or the layman, or the people of, the working class. That is National Unity Platform. The middle name the middle word in its name, unity, speaks all. It speaks volume, brothers and sisters, when you say it is unit. It is unit. Brothers and sisters, let us continue mobilizing each other. If you are not steady financially, brothers and sisters, engage into the battle verbally, as I'm doing right now, brothers and sisters. It does not break any law to come and express your grievances towards how you are being led. We must be led, not to be ruled over. Brothers and sisters, on that one we shall cling up until the aspiration and the responsibility we bestowed on the National Unity Platform administration is put in place. Brothers and sisters, do not allow anybody to come and intimidate you that you will be killed. Brothers and sisters, death is a must, and it is a transition into the world of not our comprehension so long, but it is there. So, brothers and sisters, do not be afraid. Let us be contented with the work we are doing. Lord God, Father, the Most High, is watching over us. His Christ power within us impels us to speak the words that voices His imminence within us. So, brothers and sisters, philosophy, according to teacher of mankind, Manly P. Hall, who stated that philosophy is the science of estimating values, the superiority of a state or substance over another. It is determined by philosophy. By assigning a position of primary importance to what remains, we know that is secondary has been removed. Philosophy thus becomes the true index of emphasis in the realm of speculative thought. He furthered on by explaining the categories in which the discipline of philosophy are commonly classified. 1. Metaphysics. That is the science that deals with abstract subjects such as cosmology, theology, and the nature of being. Ethics. It is the science of morality, self-responsibility, and character, concerned chiefly with an effort to determine the nature of goodness. Logic. That is the science that governs the laws of rational thinking. Oh, as it was called, the doctrine of fallacies. Logic, mark that word. Logic, mark that word. Psychology, that is a science of the phenomena referable to mental origin and epistemology. That is the science devoted to the investigation of knowledge itself, and with a question whether knowledge may exist in any absolute form. So brothers and sisters, having get that glimpse of what philosophy is all about, he told us that philosophy, the ideal function of philosophy is to serve as a stabilizing influence in human thought. By virtue of its intrinsic nature, philosophy should prevent us from emulating unreasonable codes of life. Brothers and sisters, why am I emphasizing on philosophy? Brothers and sisters, you heard in the first category of philosophy, which includes theology, the nature of being, and metaphysics. Now, let us concentrate on the department of theology, which is religion by definition. So a theologian practices religion, right? So by observing that branch of philosophy, which is called metaphysics, we examine our nature of being. We examine theologians and what they tell us in relation to our Creator. Brothers and sisters, our Creator, God Almighty, the nature of being, these are all abstract subjects whereby we are thinking that it is like this. There is no concrete evidence which shows. So, in reality, we are saying theologians are meant to harmonize the society. Now, according to the Hermetists, who says that theology, it is man's attempt to speculate on relations with God, to subscribe names to God, and the way he perceives us as his creation. Now, according to another book titled The Rosicrucian Christianity Lecture, authored by Max Heindel, which analyze three theories. These theories, one is a materialistic theory, which is based on science, particle physics, and all that. A theological theory, which is religion, and the theory of rebirth. So brothers and sisters, a theologian tells us that at every birth, this is how the theologian says that at every birth, a new life is created, or a new soul is created fresh from God, and it enters into the arena of life. And it lives for a short span of life into the material world, and it passes through the gates of death into the invisible beyond, and there to remain for eternity. And its happiness or misery there in the unknown or in the invisible beyond is determined by its beliefs prior to death. Right? Now, a theologian tells us that our happiness after serving in the physical embodiments is determined by our beliefs. So we consider beliefs as deeds. Your salutation, homie. Wagwan, brother. Good to have you. So we consider that is the beliefs. Those are translated into deeds, right? The beliefs of theologians who are conducting all of religious tendencies, those who impart knowledge of faithfulness into us, theologians, they say that the happiness of a soul, a spirit of a soul, most importantly, the happiness after death, it is determined by the works you have been doing on earth, that when we still into physical embodiment, right? Now, in Uganda, theologians are trying to show the general public, mostly those Pentecostal theologians, commonly known as pastors, those ones, they are now trying to drive a narrative, a political narrative, wrapped into a theological understanding that the citizens of the Republic of Uganda must not discuss matters of politics, and that there is a possibility that the illegitimate government of Yoweri Museveni have got spy wires that whoever speaks on the phone and say, how do you see, how are you preparing ourselves for the protestive vote? Theologians are saying that there is a possibility that the government is listening to these conversations. Now, is this theologian being real? Oh, he is a conman. Is there any possibility that a man should not be allowed to speak how the taxpayers' money is being squandered by the government which claims to be leading them? The work of a theologian, according to their theology, it says that it is the purpose of creating a sense of awareness within the congregants that we must always do the right thing, because all of material acquisitions stays on the earth, but the soul is eternal. Meaning that if you inflict pain on other human beings in pursuant to those riches, my brother, you are more likely to incur a lot of pain on your soul than on your body, right? Theologians now in Uganda, they are refraining from that. They are telling us what can keep us subdued. What can keep us subdued? Brothers and sisters, philosophy is the science of estimating values. We are going into how our cultural institutions behaves with regards to the unfoldment of political events in Uganda. Suppose a cultural leader hears a theologian saying that one of Buganda's cultural values, mainly those which are meant to harmonize marriage, those which are meant to keep young men and women in line, to prevent incest into marriage, a theologian comes and starts castigating norms and value of the very kingdom in where his congregation is erected, right? Now, there is no cultural leader have come out to condemn this one. We are estimating the values, the superiority of a state or substance, right? Because most of these theologians, they are well substantiated. They know how communities must be harmonized. They are not sort of anything that harmonizes the community, but they choose instead to connive with the Museveni because they know they are going to benefit from there. So global citizens, we are saying theologians on the continent of Africa are working, or in Uganda, particularly in Uganda. Don't misquote me, brothers and sisters. Theologians in Uganda are working hand in hand to further the enslavement of the people of the Republic of Uganda. The theologians are not devoid of the fact that in 1992, according to the Daily Monitor, Mr. Museveni and his NRA regime embarked on a program to sell all the parastatal companies which were owned by the previous regimes or previous administrations. They did that successfully, and they sold all, they initiated privatization and confiscated those parastatal companies and incentivized them into their family members and some so-called foreign investments. So brothers and sisters, all theologians All theologians in my age and above, they are fully aware of this. They are fully aware of this. Cultural leaders, we are estimating values. You can imagine, fellow Ugandans, brothers in the north, you are enduring the land wrangles as we speak right now. But you saw an event which Museveni and his planted people, known as Buganda legends, that Museveni is offering the Buganda legends a piece of land in Buganda. So, does that make any sense philosophically? Does that sound philosophically, really? If we apply or if we borrow from some values from the theologian side, does that make any sense? Buganda Cultural Institution and the fraternity of theologians in Uganda are in connivance to finish Buganda Kingdom. There is a prominent theologian in Uganda by the names of Pastor Kayanja. Mr. Pastor Kayanja, this is the man who is not good in our society, a man who is a disgrace in our society. As we speak right now, Mr. Kayanja, he is saying that he is upgrading one of Buganda Kingdom, cultural institution tourism attraction, Cultural Institute. The tourist attractions we have in our kingdom, they are all being vandalized by these so-called pastors. For instance, we have Kabaka's Lake or Akayanja ka Kabaka, Mundeba. It was big. It was big. Right now, as we see, it is slowly being degraded. Its value, it is losing before the administration of the very kingdom that claims to be Buganda administration. It is being done by a theologian. By a theologian who is a disgrace in the society of Uganda. Now, where do they get this kind of impunity? It is from the illegitimate executive that Mr. Museveni Yoweri's illegitimate regime, a murderous regime. Brothers and sisters on the African continent, we continue to tell you that Mr. Museveni continues to poison people, the people of the world. We are in the struggle whereby there is no way of return. We are either winning or we die trying. We are either win or we die trying, but giving up, it is not an option in our mental faculty. Mr. Museveni and all your agents, that should be known to you, that we are not giving up. We are not giving up. What we are saying, Mr. Museveni, we are to reclaim our victory. Mr. Museveni, the National Unity Platform, a political party you persecute on a daily basis, at the inception of its ideology, they never sought to dialogue with a murderous regime. Mr. Museveni, all these political parties you form to create an impression that they want a coalition to take on your brutal regime. It is a hoax. We know exactly what you are doing. Global citizens, philosophy is the science of estimating values. Now, we close a little bit and we go into Kenya. Philosophy, we are estimating values. Are these people implementing the laws as they are well stipulated in the constitution or not? Now, imagine Mr. Kizza Besigye, a former rebel and a current NRA political commissioner, says that he went to Kenya to launch a book on an invitation of a renowned opposition leader in Kenya and an advocate or a lawyer, Martha Karua. Now, global citizens, prior to that, we had been informed that Mr. Ruto, Mr. Museveni, and Mr. Raila Odinga, plus Mama Ruto, they sat in a conversation, and Museveni requested that Mr. Raila Odinga should trick Kyagulanyi Ssentamu to come. And Raila Odinga declined and said, I don't want this to happen on my invitation. Now, Mama Martha Karua came up with an alternative that let me invite Besigye to come to the book launch, and in return let Besigye convince Kyagulanyi Ssentamu to come with him. they had already mission either to abduct Kyagulanyi Ssentamu within Kenya, or to kill him straight away, or to poison him, right? Now, ASP Asim of Bible and Politics came out and issued a security alert. Thus, the program or the evil plot was thwarted, right? Now, Mr. Dr. Kizza Besigye, a member of NRA Rebel, a political commissioner of National Unity Platform, went to Kenya and eventually abducted himself. Now, Lukwago, a vice president of a political party they started, went to Kenya and actually had the access into the crime scene. Mr. Lukwago, a renowned lawyer in Uganda, was caught on camera holding the remains of Dr. Kizza Besigye in a country out of his jurisdiction as a lawyer. We are wondering, did he secured a permission from the authority of Kenya to access the crime scene? We are estimating values. Mr. Besigye and his lawyers, they say they want to sue the government of Kenya for abducting Besigye. We are saying Besigye abducted himself. Mr. Ruto himself knew about the plot. Mr. Raila Odinga knew about the plot. Martha Karua knew about the plot. You all know exactly what we are talking about. It is not malice. We are telling you, elders in East Africa, you either kill us all, but we are no longer gullible. We see things, and thanks to the Most High, we are in a digitized era. Mr. Raila Odinga, all the legacy you thought you had created, it is degenerating before your own eyes. I'm telling you, Mr. Ruto, you are in connivance to assassinate our leaders in Uganda. Global citizens, we are estimating values, the superiority of a state or substance over another. On a serious note, ASP Asime came and issued a warning that in this rampant abduction within Uganda and Kenya, Mr. Museveni and Mr. Ruto swap inmates. They bring inmates, those who are on death row, and, they hood them, they give them military uniform, and they come to quell demonstrators. These people, they shoot people recklessly. It happens in Uganda as it happens in Kenya. So they swipe these death row inmates to come and execute their moves. Brothers and sisters on the African continent, this is a well-string of murderers posing to be leaders of national governments. Fellow Ugandans, fellow East Africans, Kenyans, Tanzanians, Burundians, Rwandese, Southern Sudanese, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Somalia, Djibouti, DRC Congo, let us rise. Tanzania, let us rise. Let us join our forces. And we say we need the rule of law to prevail over. Global citizens, we are estimating values between a theologian and a cultural leader. These cultural leader and theologians, these are the people who are meant to hold these leaders accountable, to impeach these presidents. Brothers and sisters, in our diverse cultural institutions, these cultural institutions can come up with a resolution and enforce Museveni to release all political prisoners. For the past 40 years, every year, people come from all East Africa and the world as a whole to the pilgrimage of Uganda Matters. Brothers and sisters, as we speak right now, 18 Ugandans are missing. Information comes credibly and indicates that Museveni reared reptiles that devours those who descend from his dictates. There is no theologians who come up and say, we want to observe these allegations. Are they true or not? There is no theologian who is saying that. What we saw, it is to bring the queen of a mighty kingdom and make her fitting as if they are exorcising demons out of her. Brothers and sisters, this was a decoy performed by Mr. Benny Hinn, the pastor. Global citizens, this is the era 2025 of emancipating ourselves from woeful worshipping, from woeful dictatorship, from woeful leadership. Brothers and sisters, there is a difference between leadership and rulership. Rulership should work in the jungle. Leadership should work in the civilized world. Till we set you, we are not going to keep quiet. Global citizens, we are saying, Mr. Museveni have brought a lot of other people to vote for him. Global citizens, Mr. Museveni is bringing a lot of foreign nationals, equip them with national IDs and AK-47. They are gearing up to ethnically cleanse all the people in which Museveni points and consider to be a threat to his status quo. Global citizens, I remember reading the book of Barack Obama, where he pointed out that, civil rights movements were informing that Gaddafi is killing people. Those who descend from his dictates, he is slaying them. Mr. Barack Obama narrated and he said, we neglected that call. Oh, His Excellency Barack Obama, it is the same thing that is happening to Uganda. Global citizens are quiet. Global citizens are quiet. I mean those bodies which are meant to oversee the well-being of humanity on the surface of the earth. Those are the people I'm requesting to render a helping voice. To the people of the Republic of Uganda, the people of South Africa offered us a refugeeship. We continue to utilize this provision to amplify our voices so that it can reach in the United Nations, so that it can reach in the African Union, so that it can reach in the Parliament of Pan-African. Pan-Africanism must be implemented on the basis of human rights protection. Brothers and sisters, there is no need of issuing any declaration without holding these people who trample on the rule of law before your own eyes, because they are influential in these bodies respectively. We are tired of the narrative that a white man is the one who is responsible for our separation. There is some tribal differences which are being driven, and they kill a lot of people because they captured mainstream media. All of you people working from 7. Mr. Museveni regime fell on the 14th of January, year 2021. Brothers and sisters, it was a battlefield and we won. But the war has been ongoing for the past 5 years. Brothers and sisters, the war is ongoing. The war is ongoing. We are nearing in, we are closing in on the front line again. That is the protest vote we are all gearing up to go to. Brothers and sisters, do not be lied at by any political leader who does not represent the manifesto of National Unity Platform, who does not represent National Unity Platform. Brothers and sisters, that is the political wing of people power. That is a political wing of people power movement initiated, facilitated by His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. And according to the story given to us by the deputy spokesperson of National Unity Platform, Sir Alex Waiswa Mufumbiro, it indicated that at the inception of this very struggle, there were no facilitation. No one could facilitate all this movement. But Kyagulanyi Ssentamu came to the AD, plus his lovely wife, Babi Yutungo, Mama, the First Lady. They came to the AD, and indeed, when you observe philosophy, it says that those ones in National Unity Platform, pleasure is hidden in service, and happiness is extracted from the perplexing and puzzling duties of the struggle. Imagine Kyagulanyi Ssentamu having been betrayed by Mathias Mpuuga, by all of those people, those adulterers on political ideology. Name them. Brothers and sisters, you know all of them. How comes that they come up with a new political formation at this juncture, where the people of Uganda have already consolidated themselves? Kyagulanyi Ssentamu have galvanized their mind that no one can make you a slave without your consent. Now these ones comes to subvert the ideology. The thing that he has managed to rip open the veil which Museveni had casted on the conscious minds of the people of the Republic of Uganda. All of these political parties you see, global citizens, they are intended to dilute the ideology of National Unity Platform, to create any sorts of hindrances. Imagine, they rushed in and joined the efforts against National Unity Platform. They formed a law which is intended to jeopardize National Unity Platform. Brother Norbert Mao, the world is watching you, and most importantly, God is watching you. Truly we set you. The mind bear witness to the soul, and the spirit bear witness to your heart. Norbert Mao, it is with the mind that we serve the Lord. Norbert Mao, it is with the mind that we serve the Lord. My brothers and sisters, the Lord, when he take the grace of responsibility or leadership out of an individual, my brother, you don't make sense in whatever you say after there. You yourself, philosophically, you said it, and it sounds that once an individual offer himself to be bought, his intellectual ceases to matter to the general public. Norbert Mao, you said that yourself. That is a quotation or a quote of your own. Norbert Mao, it has come to pass that you are a useless man. Your intellectualism make no difference to the society. Norbert Mao, that is it. Because you are an adulterer. You are an adulterer. Norbert Mao, you are an adulterer of political ideology. Brothers and sisters, why would a man like Norbert Mao, you defected from a political party and formed a union with Museveni, well knowing how Museveni have slain the people of your tribe, well knowing the ongoing initiation of Museveni's family, which is known as Walk, West Nile, Acholi, Lango and Kalamoja. That is work, that they are taking the land forcefully. The people of northern Uganda, do not be like that. Museveni is trying to take away the so-called Ibaralo so that you can vote for him. Brothers and sisters, do not vote for any RM member. We want the people who are going to work with the new government. That is the Kyagulanyi-led administration, brothers and sisters. Kyagulanyi Ssentamu have stripped open the judiciary. We know that the judiciary is working in the interest of Museveni. Brothers and sisters, let us be very, very conscious in the words Museveni spoke 15 years ago. Those words is the words he is implementing right now. Brothers and sisters, Museveni said while in Yumbe that I will be a curse. I am a curse before you, the people of Uganda. None of these people ever come to think of it in depth. Why would a leader, a man who claimed to be a leader, says that I am a curse before you people? If you don't wake up and take me out of power, I'm going to kill you. Because the man, he knows that he is in possession with the demonic forces. He is a bloodsucker. They informed us that Museveni, these 20 children, newborn babies, statistically, which the statistics shows that in Uganda on a daily basis, 20 babies are dying. Information indicates that Museveni drained blood from these kids and they infuse into Museveni's blood, right? To keep him alive, right? When ASP Asime came up and said, Audrey Rwabogo, Museveni's son-in-law, he's selling eternal organs of Ugandans, they never accepted it. They never accepted it. Brothers and sisters, we are being led by demons. Let us work hard and we take away these demonic forces. Mr. Museveni and his entire family, extended family, in-laws, they are all possessed. They are all possessed. They kill people. Brothers and sisters, Mr. Museveni, you will kill anybody of us who follow victim. Others continue. Mr. Museveni, all you can do it is to torment the flesh, but our mind, spirit, and soul will continue fight. Mr. Museveni, your offspring, Mr. Museveni, it is no doubt if you do not relinquish power and return it to the people, and let the constitution be the supreme, Mr. Museveni, your offspring have no peace in the land known as Uganda. There is no gun will ever prevail against the people power. Mr. Museveni, we are telling you, global citizens, today in ASP Asime's Bible and Politics, he came up with a security alert indicating that in Uganda, as we have been telling you, that Museveni uses a method. Museveni caught each and everything, as you heard Ruabogo said that they have to seize each and every, business that brings money. Now, they are into business of processing food, sell your businesses, in all those kind of, packing food. Now, today, ASP Asime, in his presentation, he brought this processed chili. It is called akabanga. Global citizens have been very, very conscious. I've been very, very conscious. That's why I say we fear neither fate, nor fire, nor chance, nor rain. According to me, this is a fate I encountered, right? I encountered. Today, ASP Asime indicated that this processed chili, it is not chili. Maybe there are some substance of chili, but it is chemically, it is chemical, according to ASP Asime, whose information I doubt not. Global citizens, I ate this. Somebody brought it, and we ate at home as a family. Now today, I was listening in the lecture, as always. Then it came to me, and I say, yes, this is the fate. This is the fate. Moreover, Lord Almighty, there is nothing that happens. It could happen because of my negligence, because I tried to reverse how I got it, and I could see. I could see. So now, whatever that happens, ASP Asime told us to take this to the laboratory, right? The people of South Africa, I am a political activist. And sometimes we receive food from Uganda, packed food, including this one. It is not a South African product, no. It is a product from Uganda. And it has got company names and everything branded on it. So brothers and sisters, it is still, I would say, for security purposes, it is still an allegation that this is a poisonous composition, right? So we are going to go into, I'm going to go into a lab and test what these are. Trust me, brothers and sisters, as soon as I get the results, I come straight and I share with the ASP Asime Bible and Politics whether I am positive, and all my household, the people of South Africa, this, I ate. My wife ate. I'm not so sure whether my children ate, but me, I'm quite sure I ate. I ate these ones. And when I started remembering, after eating this thing, I started feeling some clicks. But I always have my formulas, as you all know, combatants. I started using my formulas. I think it's now 2 months. I think it's 2 months or 3 months. But I'm a sportsman. I am a man who uses THC. I drink THC, as in tea. So, tomorrow is Monday. I have to visit a laboratory. The people of South Africa, the authority of South Africa, it is still here online that Mr. Museveni, it seems he incentivized all companies. We've been telling you that they are developing pathogens to kill the people of Uganda, to release them in that they can prolong the protestive vote. But this one, brothers and sisters, Laden, you see this? Boy, you see this? I ate it, and ASP Asime introduced to us that this is poison, right? But nevertheless, we are prevailing, Mr. Museveni. Tuliba sada, tatumalaga fabutwa. Gwe Museveni, wabula nkatwala mulabu. Banyinaze ne baganda bange. Mwenaje muli. Tuli mu lutabaalo lwakweddako na kyemalira. Tuli mu lutabaalo olw'okweddako na kyemalira. Mu buli byonna byokola, tegeera ekintu kimu nti mwannyinaze ne muganda wange ensi yaffe abasajja bagitwala ebyaddala. Muganda wange oba oli mu kunoonya sente kintu kikulu nnyo mu bulamu bw'ensi, naye muganda wange sente ezo tezisobola kuwoomera ng'oli mu bunoonyi bwa bubudamu, nga tosobola kudda waka, nga muganda wange byolafuubanidde okuva ematala w'amayanja. Mu ngeri yonna okuba nti bikyali bibyo, olina okuba n'omuntu wa Museveni gw'omanyi, ng'olina okuba ng'osasula buli mwezi. Kakati that source of extortion tetujagala. Tubagamba tugenda kulwana, gwe mutta kuffe, abalala bagenda bugenzi maaso. Omanyi Museveni be wakaziika naye nga tukyayogera. Omanyi be oli mu kutta kati nga tukyayogera. Omanyi bo planning okutta. Bweba bomu eno yankuba ng'ekyandimu blood tosobola na kunkanga gwe Museveni, era mmanye guno mubiri ate mba ngenze mulayo mu ndala embi. Mr. Museveni, tukubuulira tugenda kujja mu buyinza. Gwe abaana bonna batta Museveni, oba basse mu butwa, oba bakubye manda, oba bakoze biki accident, byonna bye mukola byonna mubikole, byonna mubikoze, temuli kina kipya kye mukola, mudda mu byemabega. Ekikulaga nti muweddeyo, ekikulaga nti Museveni oweddeyo, tokyasobola tuzza mabega. Nze nkugambye, nze mbaamu avuddeko, ate ababi bakyagenda maaso. Ababi bakyagenda maaso. Gwe Museveni toyinza natukanga, nze nkubuulira tosobola natukanga. Ne Mukama Katonda gwe tusinza ajja tutaasa bino byotukola, ajja tutaasa n'ab'eŋŋanda zaffe bonna, ajja tutaasa. Mr. Museveni, bino bannayuganda, bino nabirya ASP Asime ava bitulaga leero nti butwa togezangako n'owakanya information y'oyo musajja. Togeza munnayuganda munnange, oba wasoma kyenkana ki, oba wakola otya, togezanga n'owakanya information ya Teacher Kajubirumbuye n'okusingira ddala eya ASP Asime kuba ejjirako ekigambo kya Katonda. Mwannyinaze ne muganda wange tosobola kutegeera nsi bwe yeevulungula bwetambula ng'osuuliridde ekigambo kya Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, ekigambo kya Katonda patiro omuyinza wa buli kantu. Mwannyinaze ne muganda wange kye kigambo kyokka ekisobola okujja ekifu ku maaso, n'olaba amaaso nga gayita mu bisenge, n'olaba amaaso nga gayita mu mazzi ne gakka wansi to the depth of the sea. Kigambo ekiri mu Bible. Mwana waffe ne muganda wange twekwasa Mukama Katonda ayongere obukuumi eri abakulembeze baffe abo. Mwannyinaze ne muganda wange Museveni aleke kukwatako n'omu. Twongere okusaba Katonda atukuumire ab'eŋŋanda, abako n'ab'emikwano, baleke lugwamu olw'okuba ffe, baleke lugwamu olw'okuba ffe, baleke lugwamu olw'okuba ffe. Happiness is extracted from the perplexing and puzzling duties of the struggle. Being free to function on many planes where human needs arise and the will set for any trial or care. This resurrected being strikes out in the boldest fashion on the hilltops of superior achievement and synthesized vacuum. He knows the cost of sorrow because he has experienced it. He knows the price of selfishness because he himself was formerly selfish. Now that he understands the purpose and the plan his inner guide set out in the beginning, he's ready to bear every trouble and face every lion on the way with face to face with a coolness that bespeaks superiority of knowledge and supremacy of intuitive conviction. Even death has no terror for him. He knows that death is but a terrorist man for a new and better beginning in receptive attitude of mind, of welcoming preparation of the soul. Thus, Mr. Museveni, our souls are well prepared to take on you in protestive vote. Kanonye, kalonde, kakume, okabanje. Museveni tugenda kubanja akalulu. Tolaba nti tubadde tukubanja emyaka 5 egiyise, naye tugenda kubanja akalulu mu nnaku zigenda kuba 2 ng'okulonda kuwedde. Museveni wojja okuwulira kye bayita omuliro. Gezaako bugezaako kakwatemu. Gezaako kakwatemu. Gezaako kakwatemu. Gezaako kakwatemu. Mr. Museveni bakulimbalimba. Gezaako kakwatemu. Kano ensi etegedde nti Museveni twakugoba mu bukulembeze bwaffe. Museveni awo ojja kukakasa nti tukubagana naawe mannyo na njala paka tukujje mu ofiisi eyo. Ate n'ekyo ki State House kyonna kyakudemolishingibwa. Gambye tutandika bintu bipya. Kyekiri kye bagamba olutalo nga luwedde tuliyambala engule, tuliyambala engule, tuliyambala engule. Olutalo nga luwedde tuliyambala engule, tulizimba Uganda empya. Laden, listen up for me. They say it's lonely at the top in whatever you do. You always got to watch marks around you. Nobody's invisible. No plan is foolproof. We all must meet the moment of truth. The same shit the caste you hang with. And do you think could you set you up, break you up? Homie, what your language is universal. You play with fire, it may hurt you or burn you. Lessons are blessing, less used to learn through infest the fuck. Even though behind the scene there is no doubt to trace back. That goes for all of us. May the Lord be with you, global citizens. ASP. She ate and I ate. May the Lord forgive us for not listening intently. May the grace of the Most High be with you, global citizens, fellow combatants in anti-Musevenism.